Hey guys, welcome in. I tried to start this on autopilot, did not work. That is the music playing. Guys, welcome. Myron says, hey Ludi, hope you don't die today. If I die today, I have properly fumbled. Because for the most part, we're going to be in the creative world today. I have a very clear idea on what we're going to try and accomplish today. It is not that easy. It is not that easy, but I think I have a good start, and I'm going to talk you guys through it. Last Sunday was a really special day. It ended up with a 38-page book, which I put right here where that slab is. I put a lectern down there. There's a lodestone in the real world, so a lectern on that cobblestone, and that's where it is for the time being until we have a better spot. Late night or ill. Maybe my voice is a little bit rusty. Maybe I just gotta drink some water. I'm not feeling bad or anything. I'm just chilling. So guys, I did a little bit of pre-shaping the mountains. Let me talk you guys through it. We're going to be mostly working in a mod. Well, we're entirely going to be working in a mod called Axiom. For the most part, we're going to be working in this menu, which is a great place to shape the terrain. We got to do two things to the terrain. We got to get this shape right, and then we got to get to the more difficult part, which it's easier to show you here. I've pre-selected a block palette. I think that these blocks are all viable. This one right here, the calcite, is a bit of an interesting one because that one does not have a slab variant, but I do like it a lot. I do, however, think that I'm mostly going to be leaning towards using these 5 blocks. And ideally, I would like to use a lot of this pale moss because it's really easy to get. Then we detail a little bit with the darker colors. So this mountain foundation, I would like to use a lot of this resin. I don't know if I'm going to use that as a terrain block or I'm going to use it as the Nether Hub block for the main structure. One of those. Gosh, welcome in, dude. Good entrance. I think, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to build up this terrain to where it needs to be. Then we're going to go to these 5 blocks and we color it in. Now, for that coloring in, we're going to get to an interesting point, because the idea is, if I have these blocks, let me block pick all of them. This one goes to... Actually, let's clear that out real quick. That goes there, there, and there. We're going to need those later. What I want to do with these blocks is we want to go and color the mountains when they're ready. But then whenever there is a blackstone block, I'm going to need to put a blackstone slab on top of them. Now, this is really important, and we got to put it in the schematic as well. If we don't do that, entire project's going to fall apart because it's not going to be spawn proof. And this project needs to be way more securely spawn proof than anything else I've made before, because we're going to do this. We're going to... Let me fly over there and I'll demonstrate what the issue is. If we take a bunch of pale moss, which is a great color for this project, but we scroll that over here, we smear it, and then we take a fire charge, which is literally the same as a gas fireball. That can get really messy really quickly. I think my random ticks are probably set to something weird. This looks so strange. I think fire spread is maybe off. Game rule, fire. What is a fire spread? Where is it? Fire damage? Fallout? No. Guys, does anybody know the command for that? I put it somewhere in the settings probably to make the building easier. The point that I was going to make, I do fire spread, do fire tick, slash do fire tick, true. Okay. So as you can see, pale moss, it spreads with fire. Now that is a problem because gas will set it on fire, which means that whole parts of these mountains, they could just burn down. Now we're gonna have to design around that. I do want to use the pale moss because it's just a really, really good block for what we're going to do. But we want to prevent this from happening. If it happens once, I guess it's fine. Like, we could repair part of the mountains, but it could get so bad if we don't properly spawn proof it. So gotta make sure that literally no mobs can spawn here. Now, there is forever going to be a risky aspect to this. And that risky aspect is down here, we could have a gas spawn, which could fly up, which could ruin our day. Now, the chances of that happening are really, really slim. Could technically happen. So if I'm like super smart, I design these mountains in a way where we don't have to really worry about like burning huge chunks down in one go. Because there's like sections that sort of break it, where there's non-flammable blocks in between. But before we do anything else, we gotta finish the terrain. Now, there are a few tools that we're using. Today's stream is gonna be like very, very chill, guys. I'm just gonna be cooking like this. We have the elevation tool. For the elevation tool, you can load height maps. The one I've used for the most part is this one labeled Cliff Mountain 4. If we go back into the game, what that does is it just rises up the terrain. So I've been painting with that a lot. You can Ctrl Z to undo that. Then there's other tools you can use, like smooth. Smooth helps if, let me look at, or right here. If we look from the top, you can see that there's a bunch of like holes in between. Before we start coloring the terrain, we kind of want to fix that. Now, that works a little bit better if we take a little bit of a smaller brush. Using that, you can get rid of some of those holes, as you see. It helps a little bit, but if you do that for like massive areas, it doesn't work that well, because if you do it for massive areas, you're sort of going to get rid of the natural flow of the terrain. So that is a way that we could do that. That's one of the tools we're going to be using. Then there's another tool. If you go into elevation and you set it from rise to flatten, there could be like a mountain peak that I don't really like. We could just like brush it down and then sort of redesign it from scratch. That one was not bad. What we're going to start doing, guys, is we're going to start going past all of these mountains and just see if I like the terrain. If you guys have anything like that stands out to you, or that is interesting, or that you're wondering about, or that you maybe want to change a little bit, feel free to put the input in chat. Like, all ears. I'm gonna see if I need to change my height map real quick. Hang on. Maybe I can get those popping up on my other screen, on my other monitor. That'd be nice. Let's actually work with the cliff mountains for a little bit. What do you mean all ears? You can hear text? Yes, Mickey, I'm just built different. What was the thing you were saying, Wow? Which cracks do you mean? The nether rack. Oh no. Okay, so guys, while saying smooth out the cracks, the thing is, as long as it's all diamond blocks, the diamond blocks are literally just a painting tool. We're gonna put those there to paint. This terrain, like around the cracks, surely it's not gonna be bitten out like this. I just needed to slope the mountains down there. I think we do this in the world itself. We do it manually. It makes more sense. I do think we have like a really good start for the terrain. It looks kind of crazy, guys, if we go into the like normal navigation. If you look around, this mountain, for example, I feel like it's a little bit rounded still. So that one maybe needs a little bit of work. These ones in the back are kind of nice. This one maybe has a little variation on the side. And then maybe this valley right here could have something. So there and that one. Let's start there. Abdul, what is this? It's a mod called Axiom, and we're cooking up the design for the Nether Hub terrain. I'm gonna try and go in here with a little bit of a smaller brush, guys. So far I've been cooking with a really, really big one, and the big one is nice to like shape the terrain. But if you wanna get rid of some of the roughness, or the smoothness, you might be better off like working with something a little bit smaller, because it gives you more of a sharp edge to color with, or to shape with. Okay, didn't really like that. We're going to go a bit bigger on the brush there. And if you use the fall off tool here, the fall off will give you different ways that the terrain raises. For example, I set my brush radius to maximum, and then the rate to 32, which makes it go really fast. If I use this fall off, we get like a little pointy mountain. That one goes pretty much straight up. We can undo that and go for more of a pyramid shape, which sort of, you can see that this becomes one straight line. If you use this one, it all becomes a bit fuller towards the sides, and that one actually works really well if you want to like shape up the mountain a little bit. Like add some more texture on the side to it, because you raise up more terrain in one go. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower with that. Does this mod account for the building height? Yeah, it does. If you try to go beyond the building height, you it doesn't work. Like, it won't place the blocks. Let me actually show you. If I go here and we go up higher, 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 it will try to go as high as it can, but then it just, maybe the mod doesn't account for the building height. The building height accounts for the building height. Anyway, we can't accidentally go higher, which is kind of a good thing. Because imagine just trying to build the thing in the actual world, and then it nowhere near matches the shape. Live in Twitch right now, Pixie. At the moment, I don't stream on Twitch. I do intend to set up multi-stream somewhere in the near future. Oh, I like that shape a lot. That smaller brush at the top gave it a little kink there. Oh, guys, if we go through different biomes, because you can cover like an insane amount of distance here, we get like a disco effect. I'm still getting used to like the movement tools for this. On this side, guys, this side of the so the normal front of the build that we look at, the nether core. What is this witchcraft, Sheffield? Sit back and relax, dude. You're gonna see some interesting things today. From this angle, guys, this is how we normally look towards the nether core. So what I figured is, since I want to build the nether hub behind the core, I sort of made a wall of mountains there that we can sort of build the base up against. On this side, I kept it a little bit more open. So if you come out from this side, you're going to have a good shot of the entire thing. But you need like a visual line to go through there. So that is a little bit more open than the other side. Let's go back to that mountain. I think we fixed it, the one that I said. It was this one, but it's not so rounded anymore. Okay, then we had another one on this side. Now, guys, I really want to like ask you guys to think with me, because nice chill stream after Sunday's craziness, man. No, yeah, that's exactly like, I'm not far enough to go back into hardcore and grind it, but I also really wanted to like let's unwind a little bit, because Sunday was so unhinged. It was so cool though. Thank you, everyone. Guys, here's the thing that I wanna ask for your help with. Right now we're building this, right? So let me actually take the extrude tool, smear tool. We'll grab a block here. If we drag that all the way up, this is the highest possible place we can go. So now if I go ahead and clone, I want to show you an idea, and this one I need advice with. So if we go here, this is one of the most insane things about Axiom. But I can literally copy like that entire mountain range. Do you guys see how insane this is? Isn't that wild? Oh my god, it's like 700 blocks wide too. So let me just place that for argument's sake. Yeah, I did confirm it. We can also Control Z and undo that. This is so wild. How does this not lag? Mickey, this mod is so well made, dude. Axiom is amazingly well coded. So here's the thing. What I have to do, guys, is we're gonna shape the terrain. Once it's shaped properly, we're gonna paint it. Once we paint it, we need to figure out a way to put a slab on top of every full block. So either it's gonna be a slab for these 4 blocks, or it's gonna be a pale moss carpet when it's a moss block. I have no idea how to paint that on top of on top of the blocks already there. Like, I know how to replace these diamond blocks for other blocks, but then without changing the top block, putting one on top of it, I have no idea. My best clue so far, I also looked at Fora for World Edit and how people would do it. My best bet so far is literally just make a copy of it and then change everything to a block that we can paint again, like these ones. I was thinking, let's make blackstone into emerald, and then we make deep slate into lapis, and then those blocks we change them for slabs, drag everything up by 1 block, like change them for slabs with a world edit command, drag everything up by a block, and then try and copy it on top of this one, but 1 block higher. That I think would work. / mask air replace blackstone slabs. Yeah, Mickey, I understand this, but then like mask air replace blackstone slabs. No, you're gonna change the entire build into the slabs, but you need to preserve the full blocks, then put the slabs on top of those. I'm gonna see if I can undo like all of this. Please let that be the last thing that I did. I think it was. There we go. Dude, how crazy. Quick sip of coffee, guys. How about that overlay command? I think that one might be what we're looking for. The mask is only to replace air. I understand that, but if you only replace air, how can you replace blackstone with blackstone slabs? Because there is no replacing the blackstone. There's only replacing the air. Okay, I think this corner right here, guys, this one needs a little bit of work. Sashin, what is the name of the mod I'm using? It's called Axiom. Yeah, let's start here. We're gonna go radius 20. Let's flesh it out towards the sides a little bit more. Bigger than blackstone, so replace the blocks above. Dude, I have world edit. We can try it in a minute. If that works, it's gonna be like I felt like there needs to be a command. The method I had in mind, I feel like it will work, but it just felt too sketchy to actually be the way to do it. Okay, I think we need to go up a little bit, right here at the peak. I think that did a lot. Yes. This is gonna need some smoothing later. Okay, I feel like that solved the issue that I had there. Stubborn, this guy loony. Replace the air ball. Blackstone, thank you guys. Pravar, is it gonna be hollow in the main world? No, we're gonna make a tunnel bore until I have all the diamond blocks. Yes, it's very much gonna be hollow. I actually, like, guys, like last week or 2 weeks ago, I already made most of this terrain, but I had to redo it because I made it hollow too early. I couldn't manage to find a way to fill it again effectively. There's a command for that, but I couldn't get it to work with the shape that I had left. And I was poking holes in it because I was trying to refine the terrain a little bit, do a little bit of smoothing on spots like whatever this is. I think we need a tiny bit of elevation here. Infinity, dude! I've been awake for more than 24 hours. Don't do that. I struggled at work, almost blacked out. It was fun. No. How's Wumba? Do you know? I feel like we haven't seen much of him since Naked and Afraid series. I think he's been streaming a lot this past week. He's doing Blaze and Caves advancements. Guys, let me see if I can keep track of a book, and then I'll copy it after the stream. I saw him grinding out heavy cores. Dude, Infinity, thank you for the 20. We're gonna put Mikolaj Pacek in the book as a bonus name. I'm gonna make sure that I copy this book into the main world after. Or copy. Well, I'm gonna have to retype it. It's okay, Nina. I can do that too. Guys, are you still seeing spots where you feel like it's a little funky? I want to have it, give it some detail on the outside, but I'm actually not that concerned with the outside whatsoever. It doesn't really matter. Let's take this. Oh, Elite! I saw the picture you posted. I saw the picture. Dude, it looks crazy. I do feel like we're gonna have to like cook something up from scratch. So guys, right now all of this falls on a flat surface. The way we make it blend into the bedrock around it, I feel like this is bigger than the main base. Is it? In shape, it is a lot bigger. But the real size of the main base project is on the inside. It's all the interiors being done that makes it such a big project. In absolute dimensions, it is bigger, and it's bigger for a reason, guys, because like right here, this peak is where the stronghold to the end portal is going to be, or the port, like nether portal going into the stronghold build. And then, ooh, actually, dude, good timing on the question. There's a little glass platform here. Let me zoom into it. This one. Wait, let me. Should be able to. No, it's a transparent block. It doesn't work. Okay, that's all right. I can get there somehow. This little platform is the AFK spot for the Froglight farm. That means we're still gonna have to be able to get there somehow. So maybe either it needs to be a tower on the hub project, or either a tower, or I need a mountain there. What do you guys think? I think maybe I need to extend the mountain far forward. Shut up, Val. We're not building a tower with an eye there. Guys, this one here is too smooth. That one looks funky. You guys see that? Now we need to smooth it again, because that gets very messy, but... maybe smooth it a little bit stronger here. I imagine it's weird to like understand the orientation of this if you're not like controlling the actual mouse. So there's two ways you can move around. Either you sort of slide it like this. Well, three ways actually. So this is like panning from or looking around from the exact spot my camera is in. I do it by using my mouse. Then you can move WASD, but it is very static. You can combine those, so you can sort of like glide through if you want. The one that I use most is pressing Control and then clicking, and then it sort of pivots around the point that you clicked. That one is like really, really effective, but it takes some getting used to. Funky one looked like a pyramid. It did. It does look like a pyramid now. It's not good enough. Let me actually, here guys, let me flatten that back down. Let's make that radius like this. Flatten it. And then we can repaint that. Make it look a little bit better. Let's go a little bit lower, like this low. Snowcano Golem, welcome to the stream. Dude, it just wants to be a pyramid. Do you guys see that? I don't really want it there. I think maybe we see if we can just blend it in a little bit better. Using the melt tool right now, which is pretty rough, but then we can smooth them again. Okay, I think that works a little bit better. Let's just get rid of these though. Wait. I gotta learn these tools. We can do this better. Elevation, flatten down, do that. There we go. Yeah, I think that's better. You're loony anyway, you can do it. It's gonna be like a real challenge, guys, because we're gonna build terrain that is a couple million blocks. Are you really gonna use diamonds, Hans? No, that's just to shape it. Guys, I'm gonna go like one more polish around. I do think that generally speaking, I like this terrain enough to just start working with it. This is the stage where it's easiest to reshape the terrain. So if the terrain needs to be reshaped, I would like to do it now. Okay. This one is not quite there yet. That needs a little bit of work. Wonder how many diamonds you would need. You guys want to know how many diamond blocks there are right now? Are these mountains hollow? No, right now they're not. They will be. Banger of a song coming up. Nina said it's 1 million, at least 1 million. No, it's way more than 1 million. I think it might be like up to 70 million or something. I'll check it out for you guys, but we're only gonna do this once because it's gonna take a second to do it. Replace diamond block air. 14 million, 75. Oh, that's only 10.7 million. That's very modest. I did like, oh my god. Guys, we're in the void right now. Just use / count. Oh my god, Mickey, I had no idea that existed. There's a ghast there. Why is there a ghast there? Okay, guys, we wait for things to reload in. Surely it will. You can build some great farms in these hills. Mickey, maybe. I don't know which ones though. This song is kind of epic. Yeah, I so should have used / count. I did make a backup before we started this of the creative world. Oh my god, guys, we're just waiting. We can't even see my character. Feels like cringy. It's gonna take a minute. Think you gotta reload the world now. I don't want to go out because like the undo command might not be done yet. Actor, what is happening? We're waiting for my world edit. Undid, 1 available edits. Guys, we're seeing things. We're seeing things. And we're back. Nice. Yo. No. No, it's fine. Imagine a world corrupts. Guys, it's like we're in a creative world. Even if it happens, it is what it is. Weird Man Ham, thank you for the 6 Malaysia ringgit. From what I've seen, great work. Thank you. Wait, this is not the book that I actually wrote in before. There we go. And Mag is gonna go in as a bonus name. I'll copy the book to the actual hardcore world after the stream, guys. Okay, I think we just gotta start painting. And I think the best way... Okay, guys. We gotta decide what the main block is gonna be. We have Blackstone, we have Cobbled Deep Slate, Tough, Cobblestone, and Pale Moss. Now, right now, the most appealing block to go for would be the Pale Moss, because that farm for that one is just the quickest. Then I have a lot of Cobblestone, but there's something else with Cobblestone and Deep Slate. We could get loads of these blocks using a tunnel board. Tough as well, by the way. As for Blackstone, Piglin Bartering Farm, or just mining in a Basalt Delta. I think Blackstone is my least favorite to collect out of those. Try different colors first. No, I won't. Okay, so guys, the idea here for the terrain is I want to make the terrain, like the mountains, super desaturated. Because if we make the terrain really desaturated and we use like very saturated colors for highlights, we're gonna get such a cool contrast. How many blocks were there? Taiga? About 11 mil right now. Blackstone does insta-mine, but so it's not too bad. The issue with it though is you're gonna have to dig in Basalt Delta. And the thing with the Basalt Delta is there's a lot of basalt, which you don't need as much of. There's also like a heap of lava pockets in there. So it's just super annoying to mine. Also magma cubes while mining it. I think Blackstone out of these ones is the worst one. You would assume that Deep Slate is the worst one. But AJ mentioned the other day that a tunnel borer would do really, really well for that. Yo, Sarah, thank you for the 10. Just wants to say congrats again. Thank you for everything. You also did great at Block Wars. Sort of fan if you didn't know, lol. Thank you. Block Wars was so fun to play. Snowcano Golem goes in there. I had a great time with my team as well. Those guys were awesome. Andrew, dude, thank you for the 5. Stuck on your hardcore world. Killed a dragon, got wings, but now I don't know what to do. What do you suggest? Farms, builds, mega base? Okay, this song it's called Death, and there's a chicken getting killed in it, like a Minecraft chicken. And it always throws me for a loop. I always think that something's happening in my actual game. Spinxy's gonna go in as a bonus name. Andrew, I think step 1 is get a sugarcane farm and a creeper farm, or just a normal mob farm, so you can have all the rockets you need. What I did in my world is put those in a temporary location, and then just start flying around your world, looking for a place where you feel like you would like to build a build. And once you find that place, just let the world tell you what it wants, so you don't have to figure it out. Just look for a cool place where you go like, oh, this would be nice to build something. Look for another one until you have about 3 or 4, and then you're just gonna go and start doing it. Guys, I think what we're gonna do to color this is step 1. I need to select a bunch of blocks. Selection tool can only, I think, catch one. Wait, I have an idea. Let me deselect. I think I want to get rid of this bottom line first. Now, if I do that and then select everything above it and build it down, or drag it down by 1 block, we're gonna cut 1 line out of the gold farm. I don't think that matters at all. Dude, this project is so big. How do you get light medical mobile? Strengthster? I don't think you can. Okay, so we cut out that one. Oh. That is such a change already. Did we not? Surely this is gone, right? No, it's not. Dragon Skull, there's something similar on mobile? Really? I don't know exactly why, but this is not cutting all of it out. Tasha, yo, welcome in. Sorry I'm late to stream. My mom passed this morning, a little all over the place. Yo, Tasha, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. Could I ask for Lisa to go in the book? Yeah, absolutely you can. And you don't need to know. Let's put Lisa first, and then Tasha as well. I think both of you should get a heart there. I'll copy the book over to the hardcore world after stream, Tasha. If you Tasha, by the way, I saw that you got your Loony Night on Sunday stream. If you go to your Discord, if you use Discord, and there's a there's a suggested server feature there, and that will send you to the Loony Nights Discord. We'd love to welcome you there. Okay, gotta check. I think this is just... I have no idea why this like doesn't delete the whole thing, but I guess it's fine. Apparently there's a whole chunk here that's left. Maybe it's because I don't render them when I try and cut them out. Still a whole chunk of it left in the middle. I'm gonna be persistent. I'm gonna get it all. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much. Wow's a good idea. Wow's a good idea. Mickey, replace it using World Edit. Yeah, that's I think that's a move. So let's select this one. And then we go over here. Did I set first or second block? I set first block. Okay, that is, and then... Okay, that was way faster. Now I did do all of it. We'll have to build it back there. I do think I want to build everything, or like move everything down a block right now. I think the way we do that is we select all of it first. This is the only maneuver, like the only application of that thing where it will get a little bit laggy that I've found so far. Probably if you like do bigger things, there's ways to lag it out. Sort of not the goal though. Luke, how long is this gonna take in survival? Dude, I think a good few weeks. I also do think that it's gonna be very worth it. I just really want to get to the point where we can start like doing it in survival. We might do a couple of crazy streams in a week to get this done. What is here? Why is... Oh, there's a tiny hole there because there was just a gap. Okay, I gotta check that I'm not missing anything. Maybe here? There's a little peak missing, I think. Not actually. Come back off the lo-fi stream? I don't think so. No, I think I'll just... Okay, now... I do believe that the only way we, like, actually move this is we say that we want to cut it out. Exactly, and then we move it down by 1 block. Dude, I gotta be able to see if this is 1 block, though. Okay, there, and then we paste it back. That did scare me for a second, because I feel like we missed a tiny bit here. We did. Dude, it's only this? I want to go around and see if there's like more missing though. It looks like we're good. Okay, so we cut it out. Aspect, welcome in. What is going on and what program? We're using a mod called Axiom, and I'm figuring out the design for the Nether Hub tray. Oh my god, guys, we broke up this top now. Okay, so we go back once more. That looks crazy. And there's one tiny bit in there as well that we gotta go and find. Oh no, there's 3 small bits. You sound tired, Looney. Did you have a cater again? I did not. No, I'm just chilling. I feel like just design mode hits different. Okay, that is selected now. Then I feel like there's a tiny bit here. That is selected now. And then there was a tiny floating part somewhere here, but dude, honestly, no idea. I'm gonna guess that I just got it. I guess. I also think that just design stream and like playing the game will always hit different in terms of energy. Okay, let's try it one more time. Make your castle from the overworld in Nether. Make it like a spookier version. I just really like coming up with new things. Whoops. Wrong version. Wrong mode. Okay, we cut it one more time. Please work now. Please work. Dang it. I gotta paste and undo because I just moved it with my scroll. Gotta check if I still selected that 1 bit down there. I think I did. Okay, one more try. When are we doing coloring? Like any minute, as soon as I get it in the right position. Okay, please work. Dutch word of the day. Ontwerpen. I build in creative and just transfer it to my survival world because I'm too lazy to build the whole thing twice. So you only have a creative world. That's what you're saying. That's what it sounds like. Are we playing hardcore today? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to spend a little time painting today. Do we try and select everything? I think so. And then once everything is selected, it means to design or to plan. Are you guys using Google Translate nowadays? It is to design, is what it is. Ontwerp. Ontwerpen is to design. What is really cool about this, guys, is that your mouse, like if you use your scroll wheel to zoom somewhere, it will zoom in to literally where you're like having your mouse cursor. That's such a convenient feature. Build looks pretty square. You gotta design it more round, says Val. While that is kind of true, the reason that I made the build so big, guys, is that it's designed to be perceived from the inside. What that means is like all the extra work that we do on the outside could work, but basically the entire like overworld is inside of the project. We're never really gonna have to fly over the mountains and get to the other side. I might like tweak that a little bit. But we can always like add to it, right? The thing is, like, just the terrain is already gonna take weeks, so we gotta find that sweet spot to where it's the work we need right now, rather than everything. Okay, guys, we're going into painter mode. For paint, we're gonna use I think a 50 radius sphere. We're gonna mask surface, and we're gonna. Are we gonna paint gradient or are we gonna paint? Can we just change the selection? Is there like a biome painter? No. Noise painter? No. We already have the mask because we have the diamond block selected. I think I want to start pale moss. We're gonna go and hollow everything out later. Dude, this software, this mod is so crazy. It works like too well. I'm missing a little bit on the selection here, but we can fix that later. A little bit here too. Bill, dude, thank you for that 10. Just popped in to say hi. Out of last stream, my girls love watching it back, especially like the insane fireworks. Dude, I feel like that got so close to crashing my game. Also, everyone make sure to like the stream. Have a great day, dude. Thank you. Let me pop into the right hot bar. And put Bill in the book as well. And we'll grab Maria as a bonus name for that one. Dude, this song slaps. I think, guys, the best result we're gonna get is if I literally, like, just paint it myself. We don't necessarily gradient paint. We just select all of this. Can I add to the selection still? I guess I can. Yeah, I can. Let me just do it now so we have everything. Creative World book. Inferno? Yeah, I'll copy it over after the stream. Imagine just leaving it just in the creative world. That's it. Got a little bit there missing. Okay, I think that might be all of the terrain. Now, before I do anything else, I kind of want to go and see which block is the best block to sort of blend into the bedrock like this. Let's see if we can... Okay, I think the Pilmos probably works better than the Deep Slate. It also probably works better than the Cobble. Not too sure about that one. Cobble might be better. How do we spawn proof it, Maria? Only pick blocks? No, that not even close when you get like only if you're like 100 or 200 blocks up in the air, that looks like better. Don't use too much netherrack. I don't know if moss is moss probably the best option to like connect it right up here, and then we can drag it out a little bit with moss carpets, which is nice because that makes it the same level. Jonas, what material is the mountains gonna be? Right up here, we got the pellet. It's gonna be a combination of... Oh my god, this is so messed up. Pale moss, cobblestone, stuff, gold, deep slate, and blackstone. And I think maybe we're gonna start painting the peaks in blackstone. Try tough blocks for that edge. Let's do it. I think we're gonna... That one's actually not bad. Using a little bit of a blend of those two could work well. No, we're gonna go pale moss. Everyone else, thank you for the 29 months. Well, if it isn't Mr. I died in hardcore. Dude, I did. It was just 3 years ago. We ran it back. I'm really, really happy that we finally made it to 65, 61 for the first time ever. Everyone else is gonna go in this book as well. I was not expecting a 2-page book on a creative stream. Dragon Skull's gonna go in as a bonus name. Guys, thank you for the donuts and the memory messages. Okay, I think what we're gonna try and do is see what happens if we paint those tops in blackstone. To do that. Now, guys, bear with me. All of this is the first time for me. So if you see me do something dumb and you're like, you can do this a lot better, definitely point me in the right direction. Infinity, thank you for the 5. Also been looking at Fortunate's farm tutorial as well. Do you plan to build any more farms on their channel? I actually found it through a Sugarcraft video. I have not seen the rest of their farms. Would you like recommend checking it out? Let me put Snacky Chan in the book as a bonus name, as well as Care2. It's gonna be tough getting all the tough. Okay, Shock, I see what you did there. Looney, you do something dumb quite a lot. I know. It's an occupational hazard. Okay, let's see Blackstone, and I just want to just paint one of these peaks. See how it feels. We're gonna have to make that sphere brush gradient or radius a lot smaller. I think I can imagine that looking cool. Oh my god, I so gotta get used to these controls. Better put the second in the book. Wait, is this a Kuru alt? I feel like I forgot about that again. Thank you for the 269. And we're gonna put Strengthster in the book as a bonus name for that one. So the main thing I wanna figure out here, guys, with this painting, is I want to get like accents in these lines, like these one. That would to me need to be a different color. Okay, I think what we do, guys, is we pick one small segment of this. So maybe we go like at this peak, this one, and then we figure out all the painting in between. So we have one part that just looks good before we start like going around all the peaks. Alternative is I go and make all the peaks black now first, but then if I end up deciding that I don't actually like that, I'm gonna have to redo everything. So let's figure out one part of this mountain and then build it from there. Very drastic audio for this, I like it. I do think there's something very cool to making the peaks the darkest spot for a nether build. I think you can texture based on steepness and height. I don't know how it works though. So Mickey, we could full on automate it using that like sort of light algorithm that calculates which block should be which color. But I think it's more fun to like just paint it, even if the end result is not better necessarily. Hiding in plain sight as per usual. I got my eye on you, dude. I got my eye on you. Thank you for another 270. Let's put Sophical in the book, as well as Luke. What am I using for more music right now? Too boring? We're listening to Minecraft songs. Okay, so from here, we should go to Deep Slate. Do I want to, like, add... Let me check, guys. Do I add a extra Deep Slate block into this palette? Because we could go Deep Slate tiles. The reason I didn't put them in the first place is they're not, like, a natural block. Which might feel a little weird, but like if the colors are good, the colors are good. It does help a lot, like smoothing that step out. I do feel like there's room for another one in there. That gives us a lot more options. Should these two be flipped though? So maybe we don't use it a lot. But I do think it definitely plays a role. Sebastian, how did I build the stasis chamber in the castle? It's connected with insta wires. That's the secret to making it work. And then bubble elevators for the vertical part. Is it still set to blackstone? It is. Like, if we do this, we need one more dark block, Looney. I don't know. Like, the other really dark blocks don't have a slab variant. We could, like, put blackstone brick in there. Let me see what that does. I don't think it's gonna make it better. These are clearly not going to be like clear lines dividing the sectors, guys, but I want to get a picture for it, or get a feel for it. The main question I want to answer first, like, do they gradually get lighter towards the bottom or not? Because there's a few ways we could go about this, guys. It could be that the terrain gets darker towards the bottom, or lighter towards the bottom. It could also be that it gets lighter towards the top, but then we put the blackstone on top, sort of as snow, but then instead of snow, it's like charred material. Big step. If we go this way, we're like, the first thing we're gonna do next week is build a tunnel bore, or this week. Because we're gonna need a lot of deep slate if we go this way. Wait, there is one block that we can use that is a little bit darker still. And it has a slab as well. Black wool at the peaks to go a little bit darker than the blackstone. We could go coal, but it's like so hard to collect comparatively. Try concrete. Concrete has no slab material. The beautiful thing with wool is that we don't have to change color to the slabs. It's gonna be seamless. Okay, that needs blackstone and not the actual wool there. I think there's a little bit left over here. Okay, the thing that scares me right now is the tiles. Guys, let's just take this mountain section and we paint them all the way down. Facepalm Picard says, when do wool slabs exist? They're called carpets, and they essentially, for spawn proofing purposes, they do the same. Oh my god, guys, we gotta figure out, like, the tunnel bore before we commit to this. Because it's gonna be so much deep slate. Program is called Axiom, guys, in case you just got here. Where's that cobalt? There. I will pick, we can make a deep slate generator. Not really. We can tunnel bore and see how many sugars we get per bit of flying. It'd be a very crazy project, that one. But I'm low-key down for it. Like, if the result is good, we can totally do it. Okay, we can paint the edges a little bit there. Coal blocks? No. They're not great. Infinibore? I think it's essentially the same. He yearns for the mines, I guess. We need a block between the tiles and the deep. And the polished? No, I think it's fine. You just need to blend them a little bit by... well, just blending them into one another. I'm just looking at it, guys. Honestly, between tiles and polish should be blackstone tiles. I don't think so. I think blackstone is way darker. Blackstone is way darker. I don't think we need a block in between there. I think that's fine. You just need to color the edge a little bit. Like have some overlap. One block goes into the other panel and the other way around. Ryan Jr. gonna break a hole in the nether roof. The hole is already there. The hole and the gold farm in the middle are already there. Next step is the terrain, and then we build the actual like hub structure, the decorative part of the project. The terrain is just a foundation, which is wild because it's gonna take a ton of work. Squinted, it's fine. Dude, actually true. I full squinted. Will there be some sort of life? Yes, we need to fill it in later, but we start with the foundation. Okay, I've actually been coloring here. That was not exactly the plan. Nebula, welcome in. Guys, is anybody here like really smart, and can they tell me if it's like viable to get 1,000,000 deep clay blocks, or is it gonna be forever pain? I will need to spawn proof everything, but like that's what the block selection is for. We should be fine there. Okay, guys, let me check that block palette. So the pale moss is at the far end. So after this, we still go tough and cobble. Let me see if that actually works. Will it be hollow, Sep? Yes, of course. Guys, it's gonna low-key look pretty sick. I'm sort of, it already looks a bit cooler than I expected. I really, really like the desaturated vibe for the foundation of it all. Using blender mode. Yes, dude. It sort of looks like a biome in a way. Feels like the nether version of a Badlands. Zach, dude, that's where my head was at. Not necessarily Badlands per se, but like it does get biome feels, which is cool. I want to just walk around here for a second. Okay, that so part, I can work with it until the cobble. The cobble does not like have this role. It's used in a different way. I think maybe cobble is just more there to emphasize some things. Guys, what if we use a cobble more in that kind of way? It's very rough, right? To get the idea, but Also, am I gonna put buildings in the mountains? Like right here, this place behind the gold farm is where I want to build the main Nether Hub structure. Okay, guys, next thing I want to figure out is like, if we go for a gradient. Oh, this is better. This is better. Okay, so merge strokes, sure, I guess. Let's say we go blackstone here. Deep slate tiles. And then we add one, and that is polished deep slate. And then we go, what do you mean 82, 33, 33? That's not how percentages work, but okay. Looney, I just did some digging. If you're using a tunnel bore, it has to be pretty big and wide. You know the ones they use in Hermitcraft. That one 3 times bigger will get you there in about a month. Okay, while I appreciate the input, what is this calculation? It will get me there in a month of what? Doing what with how many people? I think we need some more details. Okay, wait. This one needs to be taken out. Wait, it's... Hang on, it looks like it's... Oh, this paint is a full-on gradient. Okay, so that's not the one... What is linear? No? Maybe it's this? I just gotta figure out what the tools do, guys, how they work. Mask surface. Blackstone was the one, and then deep slate was the other one. Tiles specifically. That is not what we're looking for. Memphis, welcome in, dude. Pretty colors. You like them dark? Can I, like... Okay, guys, wait. Let me show you what the issue is on the bedrock here. So... The way that, or here, the way that this paints is there's a line in the middle. So if I paint a bigger area, we'll do this. It's pretty cool, but it's not what I'm looking for. Nicholas, that was you? Dude, I'm so mad about that. I felt so played. Okay, I think, guys, that the way to do this is probably not this. What if we don't go for the gradient brush? Instead, we just take a sphere radius 0. We take the blackstone block. And we just sort of color in here a little bit. Okay, that does what we want to do, but it's going to be so slow. And it's really hard to undo because it's not like a brush. Nicholas, have I seen the video? I actually have. Still mad. Create your own brush in World Edit? No, like I know how to do it in World Edit, but there has to be a way in Axiom, and I want to just learn the tools. Maybe it's Noise Painter. Oh no, Noise Painter is used for something else, but we might end up using this because it's super cool. Look at this. Cumulative distribution, probability density. Crazy. Can you create your own world now in Minecraft, like customizing it? This is a mod called Axiom, and it like hell. It's a great design, so is what it is. Tried it in Axiom, but it did not work as intended. So I get this, but there has to be a way that it works in Axiom, and I just want to get familiar with it and make sure that I can do it. It's not type replace. Look at tutorials, maybe. Wait, Mickey is sending me a DM. He's probably... Oh, that's a tunnel bore. That's still very, very useful. You selected right option before. There was a like when you clicked. Wait, what? There was a line when you clicked. So it's not Biome Painter, it's Noise Painter. Let's just try this one. So Blackstone is the one. And then D-plate or tiles is the other one. Guys, this is what I want. This is what I want. Maybe it's not exactly what I want, but it does give me... It gives you patterns, but it works really well. Maybe I need to switch it around and make it a little bit more tile heavy. I love that this does not need to be 100%. Maybe it's 50. Okay, the thing with the Noise Painter, it will give you like little cuts and stuff. Can be cool, can be not quite what you're looking for. It's Gradient Painter. This one, Gradient Painter. What does the line do for that one then? Make it plain, try on it, you'll understand. Wait, it says 50% of both? Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I understand how it works. You just don't drag it too far. But it's a straight line. I don't want to have a straight line. I want to have it like sort of spilling over. Hold it when you get the line, use the other mouse button. Yeah, it's exactly not what I want to do. It's a great functionality, it's not what we want. You want it a bit random? Exactly, Inferno. I just want to have a random distribution brush. You can make it look like it's spilled. Okay, so what does the line do? Does the line decide how far it will spill? It kind of does, I think. Ah, okay, I'm getting it. So if we go like all the way over here. Right. Okay, good, dude. Good tip. That is a little counterintuitive, but once you get it, it's like... So basically, you decide how far it will spill into it. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Nice. So you sort of set the distribution. You click once, figure out where the line goes, click it, and then you can start dragging it, and we'll do that. Okay, but now... Is it only a 50-50? Add obby? No, it does not have a slab, and it's super annoying to remove if I make a mistake. It takes some getting used to it, this one, but... Yeah, it's way quicker than the other, the idea. Okay, so basically, want the gradient in that part, click it. Oh, hang on. Want the gradient somewhere here, click it, paint the entire thing. Nice, dude, nice. Have I tried World Painter? No, I've not. Okay, then let me switch these to black wool and black stone. I think that wool, like, at the top is like a tiny little detail. But maybe, guys... Okay, I have an idea. Mountain around the Nether Hub? That's huge? Yeah, dude, we're going crazy with it. Okay, I think we have an understanding, guys, of how this works now. Maybe we just take a different peak where we sort of start from scratch. And we just try out a couple different variants. So we go for this one. Then we move on to this peak over here. And we just start painting in a different way. Do a couple ones, because it's really easy to like re-wipe something entirely with pale moss. And I gotta figure out how the best way to what the best way is to do all of these. So let's go radius 5, which is a lot bigger. And then we go black wool and black stone from the top of this one. Panning on the wrong block. I think that way we can like paint them pretty fast. Also, this method. Oh my god, Mickey, what a cursed suggestion, dude. Too Boring Gamer, you have a tip? Go right ahead, dude. Am I painting like way over there now? A little bit, but it's easy to fix. Okay, I like this method a lot because it's going to be quick enough to like paint whole mountains fast. That means that we would be able to like do the entire thing and then spend a lot more time refining it. This is why I didn't want to use the world edit brush, because I was like, if we give it a little moment to figure it out in the in Axiom, it's probably going to save us a lot of time. There's a couple of blocks there that are missing, but that's fine. Guys, that works so well, so quickly. Which tool is this, Rishab? It's called Axiom, the mod. Making this mountain way darker than the other. Wow. Dude, that's true. I'm trying out a couple concepts to decide which one I like more. Okay, this one here needs like it's actually in this part, so let's just do this. It's fine. And then here we go, tile into polished, and that's just going to be a couple specks, I suppose. You like the one that you like more? It's very, very insightful, Mickey. Thank you. Then we go cobble deep slate into tough. Dang, it zoomed way out. I would say select all the blocks you need. And then select a bigger sphere. Try this gradient painter tool on it. The sphere, like the maximum sphere size, is not really big enough to do what we want to do there. Guys, these are very, very different styles. going from that to that. Blue Pro, dude, thank you for the 5 gifted. Didn't already have that in the cards. Thank you. One goes out to Masher, one goes out to Spinksy, who I feel like is in the book twice now. Gifted memberships and winning and all. Then we have Zachary Fillion got one. Sugar Dreams got one. And Tantrum got one. Nice, dude. You got one back. Jensen, did I die? No. We're cruising. Actually, I beat my 3-year-old record, finally. Guys, I kind of like this. Max size, 50 block radius. Okay, let me try it out, but I don't think that's where we want to go. Because we go through, like... you're saying, like, add a whole gradient to it? Okay, so we go... wool. We go blackstone. Tiles. The good thing is that it's really easy to undo if this don't work. We go cobalt. And then we go tough. And then it goes to around here. Okay, I do think that the method that I used before, while this one is wildly effective, like you can paint the entire thing in 5 minutes, I do like the look of this one more. This is like that classic type of terrain that you see on servers that are made in this way, where you just want to get some variance, but like it doesn't really matter that much. I do think this looks way better. No! Please fall. Oh my god. Dude, we gotta go to that different hotbar. I can't believe that I almost yeeted my book into lava in creative. That is insane. All I wanted to do there, guys, was this. I wanted to Control-Z that. Jump scare. I would have just gone back in stream and like went through it. No, I do think that the method for this one is good. Guys, sit back and relax for just a minute. I'll be right back, but I gotta run to the toilet and I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee on the way back. Blue Pro, dude! Rather penguins or vultures? Dude, penguins. I gotta side with SB here. Thank you for the 5. Urisin goes in and Salty Sandworm does as well. Can someone donate Looney some hair so he's not bald anymore? Dude, get out of here. Guys, I'll be right back. Just a minute. Yo, guys, welcome back. I should add penguins in the book. Should I now? That 50 sphere is way bigger than I realized. That's crazy. Guys, if you just joined in the break, we're figuring out the Nether Hub terrain right now. Ideally, I get like the base mountains all painted in before tomorrow, because then we can start actually working on putting it in the hardcore world. What I don't need right now is the terrain to look amazing, fantastic, fully detailed in. Because the way I want to go about the project, guys, is like design one step at a time and then build it. So we don't get a project that is just like one 3D printing session from the ground up. But instead we go like one step and then we catch it up in hardcore and we can design again. And then some of the work is also just going to be like straight up just done in the world. For now, let's start by painting all the peaks with this gradient painter that we were just using. Quick sip of water, meanwhile. Pixie, am I not going to play the hardcore world? Not today. I actually, I was hoping we could, but I was just not ready. Because, like, if we're going to go into hardcore right now, we're going to do some random quest in the quest hub, but I kind of just want to move on with this. Sphere 5 was working kind of well. And then... Wait, I feel like I'm not in Gradient Painter? No, I wasn't. Black Wool, Blackstone is where we're going to start. We go Sphere 5. And then we do all the peaks first. I think if I do it like that, it's just sort of a... Not a lot of variance. We gotta check that the quality for this is good. Because I only want to have a little bit of wool on the top. And I think the really black parts are like only these. Okay, I'm starting to learn the brush a little bit better, guys. I'm starting to understand it a bit better. The further you go away from where you like started, you see how the line moves, and you can see the distribution based off of the percentage. So if I want to get a clear line, I'm gonna have to do this, make it not too long on the distinction. So maybe it's 7 distance, and then go like this, and then I need to move it over by a little bit and do it again. Otherwise we're gonna have like a lot of noise clutter, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. And if I do like a short line like this, and I paint all the way up here, it's all going to be that black wool, which could be like exactly what you want. So there's a lot... Guys, Axiom is so insane in just how it works. There's so much like flexibility in tools. Yo, I just realized that my music has been so soft the entire stream. I'm sorry, guys. Do we play with Fire Tick on? AJ asks. I do. So this is like we like talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna have to make sure that I do a really good job of spawn-proofing this project. Because legitimately, if I don't, I could just torch these mountains with a single shot from a ghast. The thing is that even if it does go wrong, which I could imagine it going wrong, it's a doable fix. Like we can get it resolved. It will be a bit painful. There's no doubt there. Are there other peaks here that I also want to like give a little bit of black? Maybe this one, tiny bit. You can mask the stone and not the already painted parts. Yep, I understand. The stone is actually pale moss, it's not stone. But yes, you're right. I can mask that. I don't think I want to. Right here, because I want to sort of recorrect it. I'm going about this slower than I technically could to make sure I do a better job. Okay, right now, guys, I'm readjusting a little bit. I'm starting my brush a little bit lower. So I'm gonna undo what I'm gonna do now. But like, if you start it here, and you go paint it up, like there's a lot of blackstone at the top. If I like start it a couple blocks further down, start it here, then start painting, everything above that top section is gonna be like actual wool, so it gets to be darker. Okay, that was wrong, so I'm gonna undo it. This is what sushi does to you? What does sushi have to do with anything? Familia Roos, yo, welcome in. It has been a while. How are you doing? You've been here so much in the past. This one is like a big, big, chunky boy. Okay, that one's wrong. Dude, I love this workflow, guys. This is why I was excited about like considering like Medica Axiom. It's a whole different way of interacting with the design process. Sushi is wrapped with seaweed, which for some reason makes you really untalkative. Since you're not talking too much, I figured the same thing. Me not talking much today is like one thing and one thing only, guys. It's why we don't do a lot of design streams. It's just, it uses a different part of my brain. There's like overlap between the wanting to talk part and the making design choices part. So I feel like while it's fun, like every once in a while, I do think that I'm a better streamer in hardcore mode than I'm in creative right now. So that's why we... But I do think that occasionally it's gonna be nice to do this, just to like share a little bit of a process behind the process as well. Design streams are invited though. Yeah, dude, I get that too. Like, I don't dislike doing it. I just feel like I do a better job at the other thing. And that's not a bad thing. Like, you don't have to nail everything you do. Also, some things are just inherently harder or other, like, different. Right now, zipped up. Yes, dude. You know what it also just is, guys? It's a very simple thing, but like, my eyes are on my screen, my design screen, way more than they are during hardcore. Like, this might sound counterintuitive, but when I'm streaming hardcore, it's way more chill for me to look over away from my game screen than right now. Because right now, I like legitimately need the information on the screen to decide whether something looks right or not. Whereas in hardcore, there are certain situations where I know that I'm going to be alright just walking away in a certain direction for a couple seconds. And that allows me to look over. And then dying? I don't know, dude. Like 6,561 days of not dying right now. Same though, wow. Dude, what did I do here? I accidentally hit something. There, be on. Elite, the moss doesn't look good. Dude, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. The moss looks amazing. It's just hard to get why right now. The moss does an amazing job at barely being there. And that's exactly what I need of that block. Spawn proofing this is going to be a wild job, says AJ. So, AJ, we were thinking about it earlier in the stream. But I think the idea of spawn proofing this is, like, I have to build it spawn proof. Because we can't have gas firewalls floating around, even when we're building, like, the main foundation, right? So, I need to have the spawn proofing, like, in the schematic. And that means that we can probably do it with a world edit command. Just put blocks over the blocks. Because all of the blocks that I'm using right now have either a slab or a carpet variant by design. So I think we should be alright. But, like, it's theory, you know? Andrew, dude, thank you. Hey, Mountain Man, how's the coffee today? The coffee is great. I'm kind of loving it. Some days the coffee hits different than other days. Andrew goes in the book. And let's put Facepalm Picard in the book as well. I love the moss. It's going to be super easy to farm. Current farming setup is 180k per hour. We're gonna, like, I'm gonna peek the material list for this one and understand whether that's enough or we need to double it. Dude, I can't believe that we're on page 3 of a book in a design stream. Don't accidentally delete the book. AJ, I'm so worried, but, like, I'm just gonna go back in the stream and find it, like, the names. Will be so much effort. Isn't that the loony way though? Guys, this is the first time that I'm like going for the smarter, less effort solution with this painting that we're doing right now. What is happening to me? This is a little fumble here, but it's not an issue. I'm lazy. No, guys, you don't get it. You're gonna get it. The whole it's very different what's happening here. Your Loonmander is evolving into a Loonmelion. Wait till I go full Loonizard. You're gonna be scared. Blue Pro, what is the program? It's called Axiom. It's a mod, you can find it on Modrinth. And it's truly amazing. It's like 3D modeling in Minecraft, dude. It's so sick. It's like, it's unreal. It's also just like, guys, if you compare it to World Edit, like, I had to redo these mountains because I did something wrong in the first iteration. I hollowed them out too early in the design process, and by doing that, I was gonna have a much harder time like polishing it up. So I decided to just restart from scratch, meaning that all that you see on my screen right now in terms of mountains has been made today. Isn't that crazy? And this is my first time working with it too. Like, I have no experience in this. And that has nothing to do with whether I'm doing a good or a bad job. It just means, like, imagine being skilled at this. Like, you can make a survival map in a day, I think. Or an adventure map. These mountains here need a little bit of the black textures as well. Only here, I think. EJ, what are the export formats in the software? Okay, so the crazy thing is, like, it's not software. I'm just in my Minecraft. Here, I can just move around normally. So there's no export format. It's just I'm painting in a Minecraft world. And it has all these crazy tools in it. Make one mountain a volcano. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that work. It would get very messy, I'm afraid. Oh, this one I gotta, like, color a small bit, or it doesn't work. Okay, it actually works. Flies through wall normally. Semi-normally. Red volcano? Wow. Good find, Loki. We're almost done with the peaks, and then we're gonna go to black wool and tiles. Sorry. Wasn't USW built using Axiom? Yes, that is a good question. I don't know. Does anybody know that? I feel like maybe original USW was pre-Axiom. I think maybe later. Like, Foundation, AJ says Foundation might have been World Painter. I tend to agree. Or am I inclined to agree? I think that was before Axiom was a thing. USW is still crazy, though. Sick work. Very, very talented people. Okay, guys, we might have the like upper rim of all the peaks done. Maybe this one, like right here. Okay. Am I still in the brush now? Then this one becomes the black stone. And then this one goes to deep slate tiles. And I'm gonna take a sip of my water. I should do a new lo-fi stream. You locked in, don't let the food get burned because you overcooked. Dude, I am locked in. Ever since Naked and Afraid, I always have to think about Rek just telling me how locked in I get when building. And it low-key cracks me up. I gotta keep in mind, guys, not to make these gradient brushes too like spread out. The line shouldn't be more than like 10 blocks. 10 blocks is pretty scattered. More than that, it loses that edge feeling. This one I pixelated too far on the bottom one. Eric, dude, thank you for another 50 crowns. Don't got anything meaningful to say, so Ag, that's a good contribution nevertheless. We're gonna put you in the book. Yona goes in the book as well. Let's put Ag in the book as well. Book will be copied over to the Hardcore World after stream. Thank you, dude. It was really, really nice to see you on Sunday. I did not expect it. I think it uses the Y level as a paint, or not? No, it does something funky when you drag it around corners. It changes things. This music pretty much reflects how locked in I feel. Lumander, Loonies, give us a world download. No, Elite, I can't do it. We've made an agreement for this. Didn't bring that too far down there? Maybe. Wait, that line is directional. So if I drag it like this direction... I can paint like full deep slate tiles on the other side. That may seem very obvious, but it's actually quite useful. Okay, we'll get back to that. This spot right here is painted by mistake, I think. No, not gradient, just painter. There's a little spot in here that I'm missing. Do we do that now? No, I can paint that on the next pass. So let's paint this. Dude, I flipped to like the full other side of the build. I need to be here. Looney, I just realized it would take 1 year to collect the deep slate because streams aren't 24 hours, so limit the deep slate because 20% of 10 mil is 1%. Dragon Skull, I don't think the calculations are very trustworthy. There's a calculating error. Snowcano? I don't know if that's still a thing. Unfortunately, it is. Unfortunately, it is. Thank you for another 50. Let me put a Snowcano in the book for you. An Ampleval is going to go in as a bonus name. As is Nerve Miner. Please skip these songs. Dude, thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. I was locked in. I was not paying attention to it. But I really wanted to skip that too. Okay, that low-key works. Then there's always going to be a couple blocks like these ones, guys, that we just sort of miss. I think the best way to do that is probably just grab whatever block that is. Dude, can I put this on replace? Don't know why that was not auto-bound, but a hotkey for it didn't seem to work. Okay, nice. Billions piece of blocks. It's a lot. I think like under this, it's still diamond. Everything. We can check that in a second. Hang on. Is there a hollow command in Axiom? There is. Otherwise, I would not be approaching this the way I am right now. Was first Minecraft or the egg? That very much depends on whether we're talking Minecraft egg or just regular eggs. If we're asking for me specifically today, I Minecrafted first and then had an egg. Anubis, is this hardcore? No, today we are in a copy of my hardcore world where I'm making a design in creative that we're going to be building in the hardcore world later. And it's only a partial copy too, because like there's a nether portal here. If we go through that nether portal, this is where my main base is supposed to be, but there's just a witch hut. I only copied the nether side over. I actually kind of like that middle part was deep slate there. Add some lava here and there. For the first stage of this, the only thing I want to do is get the mountain blocks designed. I honestly, guys, like even doing this, I have no idea what the later part of the design is gonna look like. And I don't really want to, like, I have some ideas in mind, but we haven't tested any of those. So they may or may not work. And I don't really want to know right now. I just want to get through that first stage because in my experience, a lot of the inspiration sort of comes when you're working on the project. So I don't want to fully conceptualize whatever we're going to do. We'll get to that. I just want to get to the point where we know enough about it that we can start figuring out how to do it in hardcore, and that's going to be a challenge with this. Because we're going to go so much bigger on this project than anything I've done before. But hey, like, that's part of the trade-off if I start using all the tools, right? I gotta step them, or I gotta use them to step up, not to just make life easy and that's it. Make the end project even bigger. I guess we'll make that decision based off of how long it takes to actually cook this up in the real world, like the real hardcore world. Because I might be locking myself in a couple month grind. If that is the case, that is the case. We just deal with it. I like the concept for the project a lot because, guys, here, this is why I want to make this project like sick. Imagine this is like this is where the portal from the main base is, right? From there, we gotta go down here, fly out the front, and then we want to go to the stronghold, and we have to go to a portal here. Like, just having to go from one place to another and then flying through all of this is gonna feel so cool if it's like properly made. Normal efficiency, it's 10 months or roughly a year. I still don't trust the calculations. Like, right now, I can just eyeball and know that this is, like, doable levels of these deep slate. Doable amounts. But we'll run the numbers for it before I actually start doing it. What's that, AJ? Yeah. Yes, that's for everything. Well, I'll just ask if I still have the scary button to like put the moderator voice chat on the stream. That's my weapon against you guys being just fully unhinged. Is it a weapon? Oh, it's definitely a weapon. I'm a little boy, welcome in. When will we build a raw potato farm? Is a raw potato even a thing? Is that just a potato farm? I undid that one because there was a lot of like blackstone that I didn't want there. Dude, I honestly think that the biggest problem might be the blackstone. Not the deep slate. You can barter for blackstone, true. And I have a lot of like a lot of gold. I did remove the bartering farm, but I think we can upgrade it for a better one. I've not seen ENXO4 setup specifically, AJ, but I just know that much better ones have been cooked up since I last used one. You can just cram them in one hole, right, the piglins? Yeah, that changes things so much. Guys, I really like what we've done so far today. Piglin bartering farm design stream. Is that worth? I think there's just like a normal... I think we just build it in the survival world, right? The hardcore world. Just from the get-go. Not much designing to it, I think. Dude, this gradient painter tool is so powerful. Bro, what up, dude? My god, axiom is so sick. Dude, it is so sick. Also, I get so locked in. I almost forget that I'm streaming. Like, it's pretty close to actually forgetting that I'm streaming. Yeah, it's something else, man. Oh, banger of a song. Bro, literally, I don't know how to do this a design stream. I just feel so like streaming hardcore is so much easier than streaming creative. I think it's just a different skill to learn, I guess. Do I not have this same problem with building in hardcore? I used to have it when we did the redstone streams. Nowadays, not so much because I understand better what I'm doing. This part is not working. But the designing and the building in hardcore, it's survival building moves so much slower than creative. So I have way more time to think about things and multitask. Here, like, the bandwidth is full. How light am I taking the gradient? We go into tough, and then we just go into the pale moss in the center. Because I really want to have this foundation, like the terrain so desaturated that the build is going to pop out like crazy. That's the whole idea behind it. So the gradient does not go very light at all. Dude, this song to me sounds like a Clown Pierce song. I can like foresee my death when I listen to this. It's not okay. What song was that? Guys, let me skip back and forward again. Oh my god, that's just Creator. surprisingly smooth, which it could be. If it's just a command and it works well, then like easy. There's like this massive just line here. It comes from painting the front, I imagine. That's fine, I can just get rid of it. I need to like redo this like small part though. Playback Games, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. That part we like... I can actually paint it over. Like that will help a little bit. Wrong blocks. Loon Trooper, welcome in, and Pixel Peas, welcome in. Just watched your 1000-day video, season 2. Enjoyed it so much. Honestly, best 1000-day world video ever. Dude, thank you. Have you seen anything beyond that, Pixel? Just out of curiosity, because like the world is so much different than it was back then. Like wildly different. Oh, that paints it so nicely right there. You've not seen it? Okay, I'll give you a choice. Do you want to have a little spoiler, or would you rather just watch the series and find it out by yourself? The little spoiler goes crazy, by the way. That's not a little spoiler at all. Get the spoiler? Okay, so Pixel, you gotta keep in mind that this project right now, they're cooking it up in Can I go into here safely? Yes, I can. I always like pause to see if my mods are proper. This book is actually there from like... That was Sunday stream, guys. Okay, so Pixel, this currently is where this project that I'm designing right now is at. This is the first project where I'm going like super all in with the design tools. The base we're going to right now has had zero creative planning, and it is what like you just saw for the first 1000 days, what that turned into. Dang it, I gotta learn how these work. It is such bad design, I need to fix it. If it works so nicely though. So maybe I keep it? I don't know. Yeah, this is not about to be a little spoiler. Wait, did my... Oh no, my game audio just disappeared. It didn't... Like, guys, I figured out what happened last time. Pixel, the place that we're in right now, this is that area, like, under the snowy mountain. This is what it looks like 6,500 days in. And there are so many, like, layers to this base. It's absurd, because I'll teleport out for a second and I'll fly off. And then we're gonna go back into that other design world, and I'm gonna let you, like, explore it through the movies. Oh, dang it. I didn't actually put a pearl there. After the fireworks. Let me actually turn off the shaders real quick. Wait, is my render distance or my my entity distance still all the way up? It is. I was like, why is it stuttering? Well, that explains a lot. That means we can go back into the shaders. That's under the snow mountain. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the like super quick tour. I have to struggle out of the mountain right now because there's we just had a fireworks show and I broke something. Or well, didn't really break something, I just didn't reload it. I think we gotta go out here through the scaffolding. I'm trying to do this without like pre-spoiling it for you. Okay, this part worked. There needs to be an ender pearl there, otherwise things don't work proper. So Snow Mountain. Dude, why is my... Oh, I know why. Guys, this is so messed up, but when designing in the Nether, in creative, I like turn off the ambient sound, but somehow the rockets are under ambient, which is just dumb. So this is the Snow Mountain nowadays. And the way we traveled through it is there's lots of different redstone entrances, but essentially we got a whole castle here. If I go down here, we go to what was the storage room that didn't even exist, like, at the end of the 1000-Day movie. But this is how far the base goes, or how deep the base goes. All the farms are pretty much hidden in the walls here. All the ones that I needed, and that's as much spoiler as you're gonna get. So now I would encourage you to... If you, like, want to be caught up in one video, 0 to 5000 is the way. If you want to get the full experience, go movie by movie. Okay, let's make sure that I turn that sound off again. Having no rocket sound makes me feel so lost, guys. It's crazy. Okay, back to the painting. I think we have a little black on this cap right here. Okay, so this is the mode I don't understand, guys. Why did everything at the back there become black if this pointed down like that? I would expect it to become the deep slate tiles, not the black stone. Let me see. I think I want it here. Well, I was saying maybe because the tool is made for flat areas as well. I mean, that could be, but I feel like my arrow goes down, so that's the direction of the tool that you expect to have it interacting with, right? That was actually a good point, a good paint. That worked. One Pros, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. I'm gonna cry knowing I'll never made a wow. I'm gonna cry knowing I'll never make a build like this. Stick with square builds. Nah, Pixel. Here's the thing. Like, all you need to know is that it's possible to make it better than it is right now, and the process just go like look at your own work and think what you could do to improve it a little bit. Because like in your message, right, you say I'll stick to square, so you already know that making it a little less square is going to make it a little better. Just try it, just play it out. And I feel like the thing that gets in your way the most is thinking that it's not going to be good. If you don't worry about it as much and you just like sort of roll with it, you don't get in your own way as much, and the builds are gonna reflect it. Like, you're gonna see improvement real quick. Okay, I think this part sort of works. Maybe here there's a little... Do I paint that away from there? Maybe. Okay, that works. This part I'll paint it in later. I feel like this part right here, guys, I gotta like manually paint it. There's too many ways this could go wrong. If I just start painting in the brushes. little less flight speed would help though. Quality chatting going on. Guys, this is my fault for not being as talkative when I'm like doing the design stream. Dude, I don't know what the hotkey is that I currently have the replace mode bound to, but it's not working. It's usually on my B key, but didn't seem to get it there. Okay, we're all the way around here. Dang it, now my flight speed is low there. When we're in here, we want to fly faster. Okay, we got a big mountain to do here. Kevin, that sounds fun though. Have a good time. Dude, that one's so quick. Axiom is broken, guys. There's no other way of describing it. I feel like, okay, guys, this one here, I went for the big strokes. I think we can do better if we like repaint this one a little bit. We make that line a little less fuzzy, and then the tough one down here, we just got to redo it in full. Wow, you like that one the most? I think because it just has the tough. I like it a little bit less scattered. You know what I always think with the if you like scatter it a lot like that, it sort of becomes lazy design, I feel like. You don't pay as much attention to getting it right. You just like slap the scatter brush on there and you hope that it works out. Enfix City. Can't wait for 7,000 Days movie because I get to see this build completed. Season 2 was really disappointing compared to Season 1. It was? Dude, I'm really curious, like... Oh, maybe it was a typo. Message retracted. I could totally see how someone would feel that. Like, I just would be curious for your perspective though. Okay, next up, we're gonna go tiles. You know what the biggest weak point is of Season 2 so far? It's just that there's no nether and no end build yet. There's like one base. So, Season 1 in a way was a more finished world. And I actually agree with that perspective. I think that... Oh wait, I'm not at the tuff yet. I need to do cobble. But I think, like, honestly, guys, I just think that now, compared to Season 1, I'm just much more skilled as a Minecraft player and a world builder. So there's, like, maybe there's less things that are done. But the overall quality has been so much better, and I think it's going to make a like there's no doubt if we do a couple more projects. That's the one thing that sets them apart right now. I actually do think that maybe this one needs to be spread out a bit more. So maybe we go to a bandwidth of like 17 here. See what that does. Might actually help. So much potential for season 2. Dude, I literally think there is. Only think season 1's better because it got me into Minecraft, so it's kind of more nostalgic point of view. Oh, dude, so fair. The nostalgia factor is real. Guys, building this now, like working on the design, I don't think we're gonna complete this before 7K. I think we're building tunnel bores before 7K. Guys, realize that I'm like painting the majority of these mountains out of deep slate right now. But I do think like there's ways to get it, and if it's the right block, it's the right block. Like we're far enough into that world to just go like, okay, if I really want this block, I'm just gonna make it happen. Also, isn't it kind of cool to have like need a super technical solution to be able to get it? Yo, guys. Tell me that mountain does not look sick. Pixel, wait, I'm confused. Are you building in your survival world? I'm on Bedrock, so I wouldn't know. No, I'm in a copy of the world right now. If you go like let me go through this portal. So this is where the snowy mountain is in the main world that I just showed you. Right now though, we are there's no mountain there because the only part of the world that I exported to design in is the nether part. So right after we made the hole in the bedrock, I got it in here. Devang, we are. But we said we'd spin it around before we get to 690, right? And I do see that happening. It's starting to flip. How much has it slowed? There, it's hard to put a number on there, but like I can just see it change. Dude, this song is such a banger. Andrew, thank you, dude. Well, apparently the mountain does not look sick. I'm gonna put Devang in the book for that. Devang, dude, you seem to get these W's in quick because I type your name so often. Guac is gonna go in as well. Last attempt, would dispensers with breeze balls be better than slime blocks in the Nether Hub? Guac, you're right. They would most definitely be better. The reason that I have not decided to do it yet is that if I can get it working with slime blocks properly, I prefer it on account of not having to reload the system. Because the slime block never runs out. That is the one consideration. But you are in fact right that it would work better. There's not even a debate there. It just would work better. Guys, I gotta pay attention to like getting that gradient line about the same distance. So at about 17 blocks or something. Do I like that spacing? Yeah, I think I do. Andrew, thank you for like literally doing what I asked just there. Appreciate it. And Fixity, where am I going to build this Nether Hub? It's already partially built in the main world. Like this hole and the gold farm already exist. The mountains are up next. So it's going to go exactly around where that already has been built. Dude, I just don't get whether it paints on Y level or it paints directional from where you draw. I just can't seem to figure it out. AJ says I would assume it's on distance, and I low-key would as well, but it just doesn't seem to be doing that. I feel like there's some directional component to it or something that I'm not like getting right away. How are you gonna build that? Patience, dude. Patience. That is the one, like, the only way we can do this. Patience. I'm also just choosing dumb blocks by going deep slate, but I just feel like it's worth it. What else would I choose? I'm just limited in what I can choose by the design choices that I'm making. And the design choice is I want to have a grayscale. I want to have something that is desaturated. Very important. Beyond that, I also want to make sure that it has a slab variant that I can use. And that rules out so many blocks. Slab or carpet. I literally feel like it's Y level. AJ is saying it can't be because you can draw on a flat ground and it will still gradient, and that is true. I just haven't been able to figure out like what it is then. It's not from the point, because like... So right here, I draw so far from the point and it all became like deep slate tiles. So it does like work from the point. But then like you can turn to the other side of it and all of it doesn't work anymore. So the line is directional. It will draw the gradient based off of the first line. This is true. So that solves part of it, right? But you draw the line on a 2D surface and then you paint in 3D. So it becomes so confusing, like where that line is, as soon as you go around a corner of something. If you paint like a cube or something, a big cube, you'll understand how it works. On mountains, it's confusing as heck. Elixir, I'm not using any software. I'm just in Minecraft. And I'm using a mod. And the mod is called Axiom. And it so looks like it's design software or something. But it's just one of the most well-coded mods that exist out of anything. Okay, it's absolutely also not Y level that determines how the brush works. That does not make sense. I shouldn't have said that. I'm just a little lost. It's just confusing. I think the thing that messes me up is that, like, look at this line. I draw it from right here. So it's 9 blocks to here. I can go like... I can go up, I can go down, and it measures the distance in the actual blocks traveled in a straight line. But once you go around something, that's not how you're going to paint. I think that is the confusing factor or something. Basically exactly this, because none of that was expected to be tiles. That should have been cobble. At least from what I was trying to do. Dude, this song needs to be skipped. Oh my god, what a good song. Oh, guys, okay. Finally starting to get what I need to do. I need to just pan my view up so it's like on top of one of the peaks that I'm working from. And then from that peak, you draw your line down the side, do your little painting, and then you turn around and do the same thing. There, that was super clean. On this side, it already looks pretty nice. Banger, one of the best, literally one of the best. That was a bit long on the gradient. Looney, how do you deal with phantoms? Smite sword. I was gonna say just like, it's not about mindset really, it's just about the smite sword. If you can one-hit kill them, then they're okay. If you can't, it's pain. So if you're not gonna sleep, like, please get yourself a smite sword. Number one biggest factor to not going insane. I feel like I got a groove right now. I just hit a level of understanding a minute ago. Dude, that one went so much quicker than the last one. Elixir YouTuber so good made me install Minecraft again. Nice. So you'll welcome in. Hope you're doing good. That's like the biggest win, getting someone to install or boot up Minecraft. That's when I've like that's mission completed for me. So you're not good with this mod? As in you don't get it yet? Just take some time to figure it out, dude. It's time that you get back tenfold. Guys, I understand so many things about this mod that I didn't understand at the very beginning of the stream. You just gotta figure it out. And like, if there's someone who knows it a little bit who can help you out, that actually goes a long way because you guys gave me some really good tips. Shubham, welcome in. What are we doing? I'm painting to get the terrain for the Nether Hub set up over the next few days. Well, okay, it's not gonna be next few days. We're gonna be doing this for a while, but it's gonna look sick. So we're gonna start over the next few days. And starting is gonna mean setting up some proper industry to get things working, because I'm gonna need some insane things. Guys, should we count how much like deep slate is in there? Just like count the deep slate tiles, so we have some idea. What's that, AJ? No, right now I'm okay, wait. So guys, AJ actually asked an important question right now. I see why. Thank you for the gift of membership. Yo, appreciate it. We're gonna get back to that question because it was important. MVDS got it gifted. That's your name in the book, and we're gonna put Clemens in as a bonus name. Clemens, what software is this? It's not software, it's a mod called Axiom. And it's insane. It's insane. There's no other word for it. Guys, AJ asked a fair question, like, is there no deep slate blocks in there? The answer is no. Because deep slate would be problematic. There is a lot of cobble deep slate in it, but I think like if we just take the tiles, we're gonna have some sort of an idea. Maybe there's like twice as much cobble deep slate as there is deep slate tiles, but that gives us some ballpark of what we're looking at. Dude, this song is beautiful. I don't listen to classical music a lot, but low-key it's very cool. I'm not super into like orchestra stuff, but just listening to a piano like this is insane. 4-hour stream? Oh my, what? Guys, it's been 3 hours. When did that happen? Dude, that flew by. I had no clue. I actually gotta go make dinner. Your boy's gonna have to dip. But this looks so much better than it did at the beginning of today. Let's look over this side, because this gives a much better impression than like right here when there's no cobalt. It just feels way different. Go from cobalt into tough, and then we leave it with the pale moss. And the pale moss probably comes out all the way to the cracks, using the carpets. And then we have like the foundation to build cool stuff in it, because it's super desaturated, meaning that whenever we properly color it in with builds and like biomes and like crazy stuff, it's gonna look insane. Guys, for right now, this is all. Like, we just went through 3 hours of designing. I had no clue. I was like, at the beginning of today's stream, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I might stream for 2 hours today and just make it a little bit shorter, but this was a vibe. Prince Puma goes in the book, so does Potato. So does Shaq. I'm gonna copy the book into another one in the hardcore world after the stream. We're gonna put Pravar in there. We're gonna put Glenn in there. Mickey makes it in. We have Hitesh Patel, Hund 4, Adamolo, Kelvin Blue, Loon Trooper. Let me fill that page up. Psycho No Sai, Fun Guy 27, and Jonas Bobcat for the last one. Guys, I wanna thank you for hanging out today. We're not gonna sign that book because it's not in this. Not supposed to be in this world. Thank you for hanging out today for a full-on design stream. I had a blast. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. And tomorrow, guys, tomorrow's a special day, because if everything goes according to plan, tomorrow I'll start releasing the post-stream shorts, and the first one is from last Sunday, which was a pretty remarkable day. Thank you for hanging out today. I'll see you tomorrow. For right now, have a great night, and Looney out.